celebrate every day like a birthday. Things come to those that wait up.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I am so excited to be filming today's video, and it is a sit down video, and I'm going to be telling you guys about my college experience and like just some tips if you're an incoming freshman, because I'm going to be a senior this year and I learned a thing or two. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Yeah, so the first thing that I would say advice wise, like if you're coming into college, like meaning you just graduated high school, so for my college freshies, I learned, first things first, make memories. That's the first thing I would say to anybody that I know that's going to college. Make memories, because for real, the time goes by so fast. Like I genuinely can't believe I'm about to be a senior, and I have experienced so much in college. I'm not the same person at all. When I was 18 coming in, being a little nervous freshman and like not knowing nothing to now being 21 going into my fourth year, it's very, very, very crazy, and I never saw myself where I am now. So it's just very, very entertaining, or very interesting, and I've had a very entertaining experience if I'm being honest. So that's the first things first. Of course, make memories, meet people. I would say the best thing about college to me is the connections that I've made and the people that I've met. I've met the absolute greatest group of people, and I know that I have lifelong friends graduating next year. So I would say, yeah, like the people that I've met have made this experience absolutely worth it. And sometimes I wish that I could be a freshman again. But then again, school academically has been like very difficult for me. So I would say academically, some tips that I have for people would 100% be to stay on top of your work. Because my freshman year, I was not going to class like I should have been. I wasn't doing my homework like I should have been. I wasn't studying like I should have been. I just kind of allowed school to take a back seat to my social life. Like I was very social, and my freshman year I had a little boyfriend, so I was just with my boyfriend, hanging out with my roommate, you know, like kicking it with people. But now I look back and I'm like, I should have done more academically, but at the same time it hasn't affected anything because I'm still gonna graduate on time. It just depends on you and if you're able to keep up with your school in the following years, if that makes sense. So like if you fail your freshman year, make sure you're doing your stuff your sophomore year, because it will prolong your your academic journey, which is not what anybody wants. Another tip that I have is to prioritize your schedule. Please, 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 like make sure you write out the things that you have to do. That's what I would say. I plan like everything, I write everything out. Make sure that you have a planner. Like literally physically buy a planner, write down the exams that you have, the assignments you do, the papers that you have to write. Make sure you're aware, because I have had times in college where something is due and I don't even know like what like what. So that's definitely one thing that I would stay on top of. That was like more so a freshman year thing. Obviously that doesn't happen now, but just make sure you are planning correctly and planning, not double booking yourself. Just making sure you're aware of your time. And also something that's big in college is time management. Like if you don't have it already, you're gonna like learn, because there's only 24 hours in a day and you need to sleep. So it can be a lot, but I would definitely say if you don't learn anything else in college, you'll learn how to manage some time between probably in your later years. You'll probably start working. If you don't work your freshman year, you'll eventually work. Just friends time. If you get in a relationship, you're gonna have to make time for that. So just like relationships, work, plus the academic, depending on how many classes you take your freshman year, and that could be a big load. It's a lot. So I've seen a lot in like these advice videos, people say don't take 830 classes. That's just not something that you want to do. And personally, I would definitely say I agree. Just because when I came in my freshman year, I never realized like what I would be doing in the nighttime. meaning like living in the dorms, nighttime is just like party time. Nobody sleeps until like 2-3 in the morning. Like a lot of times music is being played, people yelling down the halls. Like it's a lot going on, and it's not even like, oh, I'm a morning person. It's just you start to become a night person, and that can be a lot, waking up at 8 in the morning, especially on a consistent basis, because your classes are like twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. Your classes can be very overwhelming if you're not getting sleep. Yeah, because my freshman year I was not getting sleep. Have the opportunity to dorm with other freshmen, I would say do it, because that's definitely something that changed my life. It did change my life, but like I meant to say, my experience definitely changed my experience coming in, meeting other people that were 18, meeting other people that came out of like different states. It's just very, very cool. Like I enjoy that. I love that for myself. Yeah, that's like dorm life. I would say go in with an open mind, be nice to people, because you never know like the connections that you make, because the people that I got close with, I never saw being my closest friends. And so now it's just very humbling and exciting to know like, oh, I never thought we'd be friends, and now we're like about to graduate and we're really good friends. So I would just say to just have an open mind, because you never know, honestly, you never know who you can get close to and the amount of time that you have in college. That's that. There's another point that I wanted to touch on. I would say something else to build really good habits as far as for your academic journey. Go to the gym, eat good. I know like coming into my freshman year, I gained so much weight. Like I genuinely gained a lot of weight, and I was like a little skinny mini coming in at 18. I still am really like skinny, I guess, but I definitely gained a lot of weight. Just like the food I was eating out a lot. I was eating pizza a lot. I was just, you know, you don't really have the time, or living in a dorm, you can't home cook meals, so a lot of times you're getting your food from like a dining center on your campus, or you're going around. Like across the street from my campus there's a gas station, so I was getting snacks a lot. I was just, you know, just eating what I could because yeah, like that's just something that I was doing, and a lot of people kind of do that. It just caused me to gain a little bit of weight, but it's okay. No complaints. I probably needed to gain it, to be honest. I would say for real, something that genuinely changed my freshman year was the roommate, like my roommate situation. So I had a roommate and it was going good. We had a lot of like good times, and she ended up moving out because she got closer with some other people, and then I got a new roommate. And me and her have been so close throughout the whole college experience. Like we've experienced a lot together because we did live together. And now I would say that's like somebody that I would consider my friend after college. So I would say make sure you get to know your roommate. Sometimes you guys aren't compatible friends, and that's fine, but just make an effort, I would say, because you never know. Like these people that you're in college with will, I wouldn't say a part of your life forever, but the experience will definitely be something that you look back on in the future, and you're gonna want to like know people and have connections and just things like that. So we talked about dorm life, we talked about friends, we talked about habits. I'm trying to think of what else I could touch on really quickly. I would say for real, thinking about it, get involved in something. Get involved in like a club, get involved in like, I don't know, become president of your dorm hall or something. Like do something so your life isn't just school. Because freshman year, I had a lot of friends. Like I knew so many people. I didn't really get involved in anything, but I just didn't feel like I wanted to or needed to. But I would say get involved in something. Figure out where your crowd is. Figure out if you're interested in filmmaking. Find the filmmaking club. If you like to play football, there's intramural football teams. If you like to, I don't know, like whatever your hobbies are, if you find people on campus that do that, you will make some really good friends, and that's something that I definitely would go back and change if I could just go get involved in something. Like even now, like I definitely find people that have my interest, and it honestly will change your experience just because you can click with people based off of the things that you're interested in. I would definitely say do that. Find a club, find a team, find something that you love to do, and something that's like interesting, and plus like it'll help you build your resume, and that is something that is going to help you in the future for sure. Okay, no, my phone is not wanting to turn on. Low-key, we've touched on everything. One thing that I have not mentioned at all that I would like 100% need to mention in this video is mental health. I struggled a little bit, not a little bit, I mean a lot of it, but like I've struggled just because I feel like college can be very overwhelming. And when I came in when I was 18, I had no idea what I was genuinely getting myself into as far as like the toll that it takes on your mind. I struggled so much with school in general, and then like the relationships that I had, like it can be a lot. And I would say I've seen a lot of things. I've seen people get bullied, I've seen people be like publicly embarrassed, I've seen like a lot of things happen. And I will say that make sure you're putting your mental health first, even before school. Like I've had to do that at times where I'm just like, I'm mentally not okay, I can't focus on these classes, and sometimes you will have to take a step back, and that's okay. Yeah, so I would say mentally just make sure you're good. Go to therapy if you need to. Just talk to someone about the problems that you're having, because you're not alone with whatever you're experiencing. And I would say that's like been my biggest challenge throughout college, is like my mindset and getting through it, because your later years, it is not easy at all. That's why a lot of people drop out, because it's not easy. And the way that I see it and the way that I've gotten through college, it's not easy, but it's not hard. Like your classes and everything that you do are your interest. You choose your major, you choose your classes, or you take the required classes, but you basically choose what route you go. And I would say make sure it's something you genuinely enjoy, because these classes start to not be, it's not light work once you hit junior and senior year. It's very, very difficult, and it takes time to get through your work and understand everything you need to understand in order to pass your classes. So if you're not mentally good, it's cooked. As I would say, like it is not good at all if you're mentally not in a good place. So yeah, I would just focus on making sure you're solid up here, like up here in your head, just because I have not been okay my entire time in college, and it definitely takes a toll on you. If you need mental help, or you have struggling with something, like check in with your school, maybe that they have some therapy available for students. I know that there's a lot of student perks. Like there's so many student perks. Like in the city that I live in and the school that I go to, they have student discounts at fast food restaurants. They have certain events that only students can go to outside of school. There's like clubs, there's different jobs that you can get just being a student. So I would say definitely look into your options, because there's so many things that you're able to do, like just being a student. There's free gym at the school. You can, I don't know, there's a lot of different things that you can get involved with just being a student. So take care of yourself. I'm trying to see what else I could touch on, which is so crazy. I've literally been winging this video. I don't know, I just kind of set the camera up and I start talking, and whatever comes. I'm trying to think. Like I have had so many different kinds of experiences. Like it's really crazy to think about. But I will say, have fun. If you don't do anything else, have fun. Stay on top of your work. Meet people. Don't let it stress you out too much. Don't get too stressed out. It's a blessing being in college, and it's a really good experience, and I've learned for these 4 years, and I've learned my whole life, to be honest, or these 3 years, and I've learned my whole life. I'm super excited to be going into my senior year. It is so crazy to me that I am going to be a senior. Like I kind of feel like I just left high school. Very grateful for everything I've accomplished so far, and everything that I'm going to accomplish, because I'm determined to graduate. Like, honestly, just the basis of what I wanted to touch on in this video. So if you're going to college, shout out to you, congratulations. It is a big accomplishment, and it's an even bigger one to finish. So happy for everyone going into college this year. Literally, comment down below, let me know where you're going and where you're from. I feel like that would be super beneficial in the video. Maybe you'll meet somebody down below that is going the same place as you. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If we got to the end, more power to you. I hope you learned something if you are an incoming freshman going into college. And don't worry too much. Like, it is honestly so fun. It's like such a great experience. Don't be scared. I know it's nerve-wracking. I know you might get a little homesick, but honestly, if you meet the right people, the experience is something you will genuinely never forget. So with that being said, subscribe to the channel, give this video a huge thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I can't stress it enough. I love each and every one of you, and have an awesome day, like, for real. All right, bye.